No front video today. I broke my housing for my session 5. I wasn't going to make a video today, but it was a special occasion. Big ride, lots of participants on the Pop 8 today, great weather. But more particularly, a friend of mine from way back when I started cycling again in 2014, he joined the Pop ride for the first time, and that's Chang. There goes Alvin going for the KOM here on Park Place. Anyway, Chang joined the ride. He and I go way back to some friends of ours, older friends that he worked with, and were friends of mine through another domain. And we were me and Chang and these old guys were cycling together, and that kind of got me started back in 2014 again along this whole journey. And so Chang coming out on the Pop ride today for the very first time. Who knows why it took him so long. Anyway, boy, I made all these cuts here and I'm not even talking about them, but that was just Parker Road where we get the crosswinds. Actually, I guess I did a PR in that section. I was catching a little bit of wind, but wasn't a huge effort or anything. Here we are on Murphy Road, legendary Murphy Road, and headed south here. And this is what I guess the only part where I was actually on the front. And get going here for a little while. Of course, I have no idea what's going on behind me while this is going on. That's Armenian right behind me. He's running his GoPro 7. You can see that right there. And with the hyper smooth video, my video is not hyper smooth. I just got the crappy Cycle IQ on the back here. Running at 720p actually. And eventually here, I just give up the ghost. I flick my elbow. Nothing happens. I veer off to the side. And we'll get a view of a few of the riders here as I move back the field in just a moment when I start slowing down. The legs weren't great today. Did a really hard workout on the trainer yesterday. The Siler 4x8s really sucks. Those are hard workouts. Anyway, so the legs weren't super fresh, but still a fun ride. I couldn't resist coming out on the Pop ride. And so here we see there's Eddie on the left and Jorge and Francois, and I don't want to I'll miss some names here if I'm not careful here. That's Ryan with the Michigan, and of course Kimmeth. I can't believe that water got on my lens right there. I'm totally missing Kimmeth's pain face. He's got the best pain face in the whole entire Metroplex, and so you can kind of get a glimpse of it there. Well, anyway, here we are back on Renner Road, and this is the hill, what we call a hill here in Texas or in the Dallas area, going up past Breckenridge here, and so a little bit of a climb, putting out 500 plus watts going up the climb here. And usually we hit a red light, often hit a red light. There goes Clint on the right side of the screen, and I think I'm about to grab Clint's wheel and we're about to go here to the light. So fun just to put a little effort in here. That's Freddie right behind me there. And we'll put in a little bit more of an effort in just a moment. So we're going to catch a glimpse of Chang at some point here, I think. I'm pretty sure the clips, Chang will be here at some point. There's John right behind me there. And this is Renner headed towards George Bush Freeway. This is where typically I like to try to put in an interval. And it's a little bit of an incline here, like 1%, maybe in just slight portions, 2%. So I'm on the front at this point. I just been behind Clint. Now I'm in front of, I got a new stem. So I'm running a 140 stem now. And I'm hoping that my position is more aero. It is more aero. But I'm not fitted. My philosophy is train, race, then consider fit. That's the correct order, I believe. So I'm considering fit at this point. I've actually not been fitted on the bike I've been using this entire year in 2019. I'll get around to it at some point, I think, but I'm just experimenting right now. I'll be putting on new bars as well pretty soon. But I've lengthened my stem, so I'm hoping for a more aero position. We got a little bit of a gap there. I guess the guy's just sitting up watching us, whatever. So this is the final part of the ride before Whole Foods, because we're going to kick it off to Whole Foods. There's Chang, right there. See in the RBM kit, the red, white, and blue, right in between those two riders. Chang's more of a climber. Although he's got the combination climbing, smaller guy, lighter weight. But he must have those fast twitch Asian genes. Right there goes Alvin. Got an early jump, so I'm late on the uptake, and of course it's not super ideal to sprint from second wheel potentially. Legs were not feeling it. Xert said this was a breakaway, but I think Xert pooped the diaper today. I don't think that was legit. Anyway, you can see Alvin's shadow right there. There we are cruising in 1-2. Not that anyone's racing. This isn't really a race ride. It's just a fast competitive ride. In other words, we're not racing in terms of team tactics compared to the wattage ride where there are team tactics, which makes it totally different. Because guys, on this ride, there's Alex catching a little draft behind me. This ride, people can just get a workout and it's okay to chase down teammates and stuff like that. Whereas in the wattage ride, you don't want to do that. Anyway, that's it. Pape today.